Hola, buenas tardes. Hello, welcome to my studio. Today it's Lord of the Rings inspired. Today I'm using acrylics. Let's change a little bit the technique because I was feeling it, bro. Not probably super well, maybe. I don't know. Hello, Radar DJ, Jairo. And so as you can see, this is going to be my figure. I'm just gonna give it a little away here. Just this first layer. I'm checking out. I will probably later change many things if I know using this first layer. So let's see, what most of the times that I feel that this is experimentation. So let's see where there this works already. Like it okay. Go this way. Basically what I like. Maybe increase to be more. Yes, no, whatever. Like, let's change it. You go with the flow. You know? You have all the freedom in the world, which is super cool. And this acrylics also, since they dry super fast, I need to wait for like for example, oil paintings. They don't really dry like in a million years, you know. So this is kind of cool. So then it has, of course, for blending, is a little bit more of a problem. You want to blend because you have to be quick. So otherwise they're already dry. And this is a collection from my series that I did from bookmarks. So you know my channel, what I do hand painted bookmarks and other things. But I'm also doing a lot of bookmarks lately. So this is gonna be from the Tolkien collection. I already did The Hobbit. I think I may have a few here. quite sure if I have it. Well, those are prints, but maybe you can see. Yeah, those are prints that I still have to fix. But this would be like the Hobbit one that I did. Obviously, this is a copy, right? Sorry, I have a brush in my mouth. So like, right? But this would be the design. This one I did with different technique. This one I did. This I still have to, still have to high kiwi and queen and skip this step. So yeah, this basically was done with oil pastels. Okay, that was a different one. But I did this, then I did another one with the Fellowship of the. It's a little bit like this. This is already laminated. Eh? Those are bookmarks. Yeah. So yeah, and you know, I like to work. I like to do like different collections. I done recently, and all of that you can see on my profile. So you can see the process, how I paint it, how I do it, how I prepare it to, to send it. I do worldwide shipments. So, and you have also everything available in my coffee store. Might you be interested? If not, if you like, if you drop a comment or a like, I'd be very happy. Thank you very much. Or even if you feel like my art resonates with you, maybe you'd like to follow my adventures. Would like to know where's people, where you watching from. So I check the hi Flori Stephanie if someone would like to tell me where you watching from. Okay, as I told you, this is the first layer, and so it's like very high Edgar. I don't know if you can see very well. Probably this is just the silhouette. Okay. Yeah, and I don't know. Honestly, I'm sorry because with this is technology stuff, I'm not like very, like I don't know if I could just make it a little closer so you can see better, but you'll have to forgive me because I'm a little bit of a mess with this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go. What should I do? I think I'm gonna go with the sky first. Just finish giving the first layer here. Not well. There. This one, I think this is a good candidate to get it. I don't know. I think this design's gonna need a bit of sparkle. What do you think about it? Yeah? Might give a little bit of sparkle. Oh my, this paint is dry. That's what I was telling you. Yeah, this is dry already. Oops, sorry, that was my phone. Ay, 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 what a disaster. Probably I didn't close it well. Yeah, and so I Juan me. So I never closed it properly, and then see. Well, hopefully I can save this. Nikki Mania. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Okay. Gosh. There is it. How many Lord of the Rings fans we have in here? I'd like to know. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the movies. I've been a fan. Lord of the Rings since I was very, since I was maybe 12 or so. I think that was the first time I read The Hobbit because it was on my parents' like library, and so that is why I took it from there. I think my father gave it to me. I'm not quite sure about it. Like it first. This is this image that is very like mythical, and where Galadriel is like they're like on this fountain that she has, the mirror fountain. Is it sure that? What I'm gonna try to do. Obviously. No. So you know that scene that I'm talking about? It's like it's, wow. Ah, yeah, it's about film or something. It's like that they're talking about what he needs to accomplish, and then she tried to take Steve. Well, she never tries, or she does. I don't know. That scene always, I never really liked it the way it was like the way it looked like in the movies. When I was reading the books, I never had that. I don't know. I think they wanted to give it a little bit of drama, you know, and it turned out like Galadriel, like she was like some kind of demon or something. So I never really liked the What About You? What do you think? I don't know. So, yeah, I never really liked how it looked in the movies, honestly. And well, like everything, this is a bit personal, right? Right, it makes me so happy. The whole week working, right? Again on Friday. Today I was lucky enough being on for a while, so I can have a yeah, couple of hours. Don't you think? That lucky for a couple of hours. So, yeah, I put on the background. I have the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. So I said I'd always like to have some music on the background, you know. So, especially if I'm painting, you know, passages like this, just like from a movie or something like that, that I always feel like gives me the right atmosphere, you know, just to take it the right atmosphere. Might look stupid, but I don't think it is. It's like it captures like the atmosphere of what you're painting. Yeah. I don't know. I always feel like it gives me this extra, whatever. Extra. It works for me. I know if other people does the same. Hopefully, I'm not the only one. Or are really, so like play music, you might get inspired by, I don't know, graphic arts, yeah. And if you do graphic arts, you can also get inspired by literature, yeah, or I don't know, any other, right? Any other art, yeah. So yeah, I feel this works too. I bet what I was doing. I want to make it green in here. I know I'm not feeling it, but you know this thing they say. Trust the process. Zaragoza, Zaragoza. Hola, hola. What's up? ¿Qué tal? And now I'm doing like a little bit of the details of the fountain, as you can see. I finish because today I honestly I cannot stay for very long. I cannot stay much. I wish I could stay, like the whole night. Wish I could stay here all night. Makes me happy. This makes me so happy. Like to be here on my own. Yeah, so. A ver, what's the tiniest brush I can get from here? There. Yeah, it's probably the one I have. Go with that. X. Hello, saving user 82, whatever. Look, this is what I'm doing today. Or maybe you can see a little bit better like this. I'm sorry I have a brush in my mouth. And this is, today I'm doing Galadriel inspired. And as you can see, I'm painting this scene that is so famous that it's like when she's, and this is, well, I went for a little bit of detail here, you can see. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm doing now a little bit here. Yeah, of the trees. I don't know if you can see very well. Yeah. And yeah, I'm checking the camera just every once in a while. Thank you. Yeah, because the idea I don't really want to take like a long time. No, but since I'm going for a little bit of detailing, so it might take more. It always takes more than I think it's gonna take. Sorry, that was my cat. You hear her? She's a little bit crazy because she's got like her. Like, okay, because I also want to do here white. I'm not gonna go more with the